Hi, my name is Zahara Ansari and I'm the country head for Cambridge University Press and Assessment. Cambridge University Press and Assessment is a part of the University of Cambridge, which has an 800-year-old history in the world. We are gathered here today to announce that we will be having a legal presence in Sri Lanka. We are in the process of getting ourselves legally incorporated in Sri Lanka, and we are hoping to increase our presence across the island in terms of our offerings. So we've been here for the last 20-30 years offering our Cambridge curriculum in about 60 odd schools, plus we've got about 250 preparation centers for the Cambridge English qualifications. So there are about 40,000 students in Sri Lanka who take up our Cambridge English qualifications, and about another 40,000 who follow the Cambridge curriculum. However, we've realized that a legal presence and a stronger presence is required in the country, because through that we will be able to support not only the schools, the teachers, but mainly the students and the Sri Lankan economy. So we've got certain products that are also for the professionals and the young professionals, such as the lingua skills, which is the best option for anyone who looks at going overseas or going to an overseas university. So we've got similar products that's coming up, and I'm really excited because we're bringing all of this into Sri Lanka, and today's event is all about that, as to how the Cambridge University can help every Sri Lankan succeed.
Mr. Arun Rajamani, Managing Director, South Asia, Cambridge University Press and Assessment.
I'd like to welcome His Excellency Andrew Patrick today, who's taken time off from his busy schedule to be with us. We had a chance to meet with him yesterday at his office, and we were struck by how passionate he is about the cause of education, and more so about British education continuity in Sri Lanka. So we look forward to hearing his address today. Thank you for being here, sir. I'd also like to welcome Mr. Orlando Edward from British Council, who's here. The British Council has been one of our strongest partners anywhere in the world for many, many decades, driving the cause of education outcomes. We're grateful for the partnership with British Council in Sri Lanka and for the work that British Council has been doing here. We have two panel discussions today, one in the area of English language education and the other in the area of future of learning in schools. And there's several eminent panelists that are here to share their views with us, so also welcome them to this event. And finally, I think we have members of the media here, over 70 I'm told. A warm welcome to the members of the media, and hopefully we'll have all of you share some bites with the media as well, so thank you for being here. So finally, I'd like to also welcome my colleagues from Cambridge here. If I can just request all of them to stand up. Zahara Ansari, there she is at the back. And when you saw the first slide about Cambridge's progress in the last few months, I'm sure all of you will agree that under her leadership today, we've made significant progress in the way we support schools. So big shout out to Zahara. Dinesh Sharma, our head for education, international education for South Asia. Geeta Kumararaja, who takes care of our resource sales, who right at the back. Anijay, who is here from our marketing team. Put your hand up. Anuradha Jha from our marketing team in India. And also a very special welcome to Sarvat Reza, newly appointed country manager for Bangladesh. And she's flown all the way from Dhaka to be with her today. So thank you. So with those notes of welcome, just to set context for today's event, as the title suggests, it's about Cambridge and Sri Lanka and looking at charting the future forward with all of you. And I think on this note, as we amplify our presence in Sri Lanka, I'm thrilled with the first announcement today to make that we are now formally registering our entity in Sri Lanka. And we've just submitted our papers to the government, and we're following through the process of registration. While this might just appear to be a registration of an entity, what it means to all of you is that we will have more colleagues here in Sri Lanka to support you better, to support the cause of British Council better. We will have the ability to localize our offerings a lot more. We will have the ability to transact in local currency, and we'll have the ability to ensure that we are able to provide for more accessible and affordable education eventually to learners. I think that's the big area that signals our commitment to Sri Lanka for the long term. And it's from a Cambridge perspective, while it's taken us 2 years to get here, this is really something that we value a lot in terms of how we look at this market as a very, very key and a strategic area for us to invest in.
Because actually, the community here is vibrant, but we think that we want to build it to be much bigger, much more supportive, much more focused on the specific needs of Sri Lanka. Interestingly, the situation, the profile that we have here is different in many ways from many other countries around the world. As part of the Cambridge schools community, you are part of a community of over 10,000 schools around the world that do the Cambridge curriculum. 3 million students, 150 countries around the world. And one of the things I want to talk to you a little bit about today is what the strength is in being part of a community that can really think about what we need to do by way of education, how we need to adapt and respond to the changes that Aaron prefaced. So actually our determination here in Sri Lanka is to build this community even bigger. In South Asia alone, we have over 1,000 schools now teaching the Cambridge curriculum. And we want that number to increase. We want that number to increase significantly in Sri Lanka. Not because it's for Cambridge, but because as a community we can do a lot more together. And for that reason, as Aaron mentioned, we're making some really significant changes here to the way we're working with you. So yes, as Aaron said, and we are opening an entity here, our business here, so that we can actually invest much more here in terms of building our team. Sahara is the first of our most recent appointments. She's building an amazing team here in Sri Lanka to support you even better. It means that we will be able to work much closer with the government here, with you as schools and the community of Cambridge schools here. And this is a very, very significant development for us. We're already very significantly delivering English qualifications here in Sri Lanka. And this again is going to be one of the kind of key areas that we want to work on as well. So how can we recognise, of course, as we grow education, how do we also grow the oracy and English language skills that young people need for the future?